Friday evening, everyone. Time to get down for some SRS racing. Let me actually get rid of this. Bring the game up. There we go. It's more like it. Let's get the chat up as well. Cool. Cool. Everything seems to be going pretty fine. So tonight we are doing 2 ranked races in SRS, starting off with this combo that we have right here, the Cupra Laguna. That's basically my home track for example. But then we're moving on over stateside to drive the Renault Arch 01 and Laguna Seca, which should be quite interesting. These are both looking to be pretty interesting races tonight, so to see how they go. Setup was surprisingly good at this track. Missed exactly the way I wanted to. It's just a driver issue. Those tire pressures might come in as a bit of a problem though. It does seem to be awfully toasty. I'm braking into this. I'm actually braking. Get it on this. I shuffle the brake lines a little bit. Switch. Practice, I've got checks on it, so fingers crossed. I've actually went and installed the latest version of this track, so I'm hoping that should be the one that SRS is running. I'm hoping that they have just running the version of the track. I really don't know. Speaking of, I have the older version of the track without the machine, so maybe I can try and sort of swap the 2 out and see if that works. car under the brakes. Nightmare. It's doing some funny shit with the wall. This car is so loud that I can't. Oh crap. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Right. We need to restart the session. Is that better? Or is the car now too quiet? So hey Andy, how you doing? I can also play around with some more sounds if that's not enough. Yeah, I forgot I'd cranked the volume up. For whatever reason, I forgot to turn it down. See, I'm very pro streamer. I definitely pay attention to these things before I started. So I'm also, hopefully, still okay. Move the microphone a bit closer to my face. Should pick me up a bit better now. And we got to the race. 10 minutes. Okay. May hit double audio. It's still really quiet. God damn it. Oh, might have been using the wrong microphone this whole time. Is that any better? Better now, but the music loud and everything. Oh. Whoops. I mean, it's the Ridge Racer 4 soundtrack. Gotta have it blasting. Very good. Actually, I closed it. Oh well, whatever. Let's see. There's definitely a way in OBS you can boost the audio. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, hopefully this doesn't make it too loud. I think that should be much better now. Ooh. Get back to driving. I'm trying to... Oh! I was definitely looking at what I was doing in the game. Okay. I think that should be all sorted. Fingers crossed, maybe. Remembering how awkward trying to do all these streaming things is on a single monitor. So many windows got to blooming tab through just to get to where you want to be. This is looking to be a pretty decent combo. I'm hoping it should put on some good racing. Definitely up on what I'm doing whilst driving. Alright, let's get a throw back to the pits. Oh, SRS isn't using the latest. Okay. Thank Christ I saved the backup of that. Because I did a race with some friends using the updated version of Thruxton. And I saw that it had that tyre wall there, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I like this. And so I kept a backup in case I really hated the tyre wall and ran into it every lap, so I could convince them into changing it back. And I kind of just kept it there. But it seems like that's the version SRS is running, so I perfectly just have backup. Why is that doing that? I don't know why it was downloading stuff from my OneDrive, but sure. Okay. It's very interesting. Right, I guess I need to close the track. If I try the slow burrow server now, it should work in theory. I might have to reboot AC. Where is it? I got 6 people here. Alright, let's see. Is this the right version? Oh, it is. Sweet. Cool. Cool. I don't think there's any point in really doing any setup stuff, because the race has been fixed these past few weeks, so I'm not really sure if there's much point. Which is kind of a bummer, because there's a fair amount you can do to this car setup wise. But, like, yeah, there's literally no point if if it's just going to be default. So, it is time to do the race. But it's good to know that it all seems to be set up correctly. Fingers crossed. If it's not, I can just reinstall the newer version, and that should sort it out. I think the SRS server should be going up like any minute now. So just be queuing that up. Yeah, only brake bias, yeah. Brake bias and fuel. Obviously. Looks like we got 14 registered. That's not too bad. Let's see. Is it fixed? It is fixed. Cool. So I didn't not waste my time. Amazing. Yeah, just brake bias, fuel. That's all we can change. Cool. Just posting the stream link on the RS or SRS Discord. Nearly said S. English is hard. Very hard. Lol, update version victim. RIP. To those guys. They don't know. Yeah, that is one problem with SRS though, is when they choose to not run the newest versions of some things. It causes all this confusion and chaos with people not knowing which is the right version to run and whatnot. Like, had I not have had that backup... Yeah, check some mismatch right here. Had I not have had that backup of Thruxton, of well, this version without the tyre wall, I would have been at the mercy of race department downloads. Which is not a nice thing to behold. Also, hey Mons, how's it going? This the what's the track grip? 95%. That's pretty low. However, given that this is the old version of the track, that means that I'm still going to rally cross because I'm bad. I'm just having some big coffee. That's nice. I should have upshifted ages ago. But that means that, okay. I still got it wrong. Oh, I'm good at this, I swear. It's not... Oh, I'm not. Thing. I'm not sure if I want the brake bias at 70. Oh, put it back a little bit. I guess I can just, you know, change it whilst I'm driving. Yes, as you can tell, I've put in a lot of time and effort into practicing for this race. Just shrink it down the chat window a little bit. Oh, okay, maybe pushing the brake bias back was not such a smart idea. Right, what if we go forwards? Oh, this thing is such a shitbox at times, I swear. We're over time in practice already. Fun. Actually, I wonder how many people are even gonna make it into the race then if they don't know about the versioning. That'll be interesting to see. Can I get this corner right? For the first time tonight. Yes. Nearly no. Nearly went into the wall there. Rob's kind of covering the apex, so I can't see where I put the car. Yeah, race button down some, but yeah. I really wouldn't want to be at the mercy of a race department download. Like 10 minutes before the race is due to start. I did that chicane really bad. Oh no, practice is over. No. Arg, my precious practice time. Ripped away from me. Fuel. I have no clue how much fuel is going to be. I guess we'll just half it for qualifying. Sod it. We still waiting on someone? I'm guessing... Oh no, there you go. Okay, so there's 8 people in currently who haven't checked some mismatched to oblivion. Which is good. We'll at least have some kind of a race. Just checking some things. Cool. Definitely wasn't just shilling out in another Discord server. It's fine. Actually get some qualifying going. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Looks like we should come out into a relatively clean bit of track. Yeah, 6-second gap. We need to find a better place to put this chat window though. It's currently over my map. So you guys could see the mini-map, I can't. Not that I should really need it that much, but it can be a useful thing to look at every now and then. Okay, let's see what I can do in qualifying. I'm not expecting anything. Actually, that's a lie. I'm expecting a little bit more than usual from the Cupra races. That'll be at least a bit more competitive, given that this is a track that I know as well as I do. But, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I'm 17, so I'm surprised how slow these laps are actually. I would have thought these would have been relatively on pace with the Super Tourer BTCCs, but I guess not. Those cars really were just built different. I say that, then immediately get beaten. Could definitely do better than that lap, though that lap wasn't my best possible efforts around this place, so I'm not sure how to do this corner in like any car really. It's a very awkward corner. It's very long. Oh, understeer. I think it's using up more fuel than I thought it would do per lap. I don't think this lap's going to be any good anyway, so I'm just going to pull over onto the runoff and back to pits. Uh, 6.1 laps. I kind of doubt that. Actually, that might be about right. Alright. Let's give this another crack. Actually, where are we stood? 3 temps off pole. That's not too bad. We have 8 cars still. I don't think anyone else has gotten in properly. Sucks to be those guys. Unfortunate. I do think SRS definitely needs to announce better when it's running older versions of content. Just so people know. 1:15.2. What? Isn't that like a second faster? Oh, it wasn't a legit lap. Okay, okay. Got debated by the real-time board. I don't get why it does that. It'll purple the lap even if it's doesn't count. You can cut like 3/4 of a track and it will count it as a purple lap even though so of course it doesn't actually register it as anything. Pro strats. I've already thrown away a lot of the time I just gained. Not sure on this corner. Actually, that felt pretty good. So maybe I am a bit more short in these corners. I don't know why he's kept this version though, because I mean it is so easy to just cut a few turns very conveniently. I should have downshifted there. I think that was a bit of a time loss. Oh well. What's done is done. Yeah, the tire wall isn't the best stoppage method, but it's definitely a way to deter people from being sneaky cheats. Definitely more time to cut off it if I just clean the lap up. Whether I'm going to get that or not, I don't think so. But we'll try. Nah, I've beansed it. That front left pressure is going to be an interesting one throughout the race, though. Not sure how it's going to hold on after several laps. Hopefully just fine. It might not do. I'm down to third now? Fuck. People have been bringing... Oh, well. There you go. That works. I was just kind of not giving a shit there, and I was like, oh, I'm like slow, I don't care anymore. Just threw the car into the turn. I see the Delta just suddenly just tank, and I'm like, oh, I guess that's worked. Damn, that means a 114 is possible if you like optimize the laps. I was like, what? I think it was like plus 2-3 temps. I don't know why I'm still driving. I just am. I could technically finish this lap up. Not that it's really going to get me anything because I'm half a second back. Yeah, I'm just going to park it. Go back to pits. Pole by like half a second. I swear it was legit. Let's do some pro calculator maths. It's a 1 minute 15 lap time. So that's what, 70... Crap. Divide that by 75, 16 laps. I need to be quick with the fuel because I don't have much time. 30. Sorry, that'll do. Win this, I believe. You believe him wrong. So if we use updated version, we can't take those lines? Yes. So on that final chicane, there's a big tire wall on the edge of that green patch. And that will thwart any attempts to try and take the line I did. Yeah, huge tire wall. You'll just drive straight into a tire wall and die. Okay, that was a good launch. Need to cover off the dive bomb, though. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm just going to open the line, and I'm going to try and be aggressive still. He's going to get by. Oh, but he got a bad run. 3 wide lap 1. That's fine, right? As you do. Okay, Luke's going to comfortably get ahead. Ooh, a little bit of a nudge there with Stewart. I got a pretty rubbish run out of there. So he's going to be right on my gearbox. Well, not gearbox, my bumper. Because this isn't an open wheeler. Why did I go down to 4th? That was a mistake. Well, I'll be interested to see how all these people take this turn on lap 1. My excuse there was I was forced onto that line. Definitely. It's the issue. I'm not sure... Oh, he's lost it. Rest in peace, Stuart. Not sure what the legality is on that line. Oh. Hey, Donnie. How's it going? But yeah, not sure on the legality of that line. Because I've seen some SRS races. People are very anal about track limits. Other times, they just don't really seem to care too much. I mean, I got away with it in the BTCC race, but... Yeah, after Stewart, indeed, yeah. Got away in the BTCC race, but that was because the BMW was so abysmally slow that I had no hope. Ooh, I don't know what this line is. It's a creative one. I lose too much time for that. Lucas takes a very wide line into this. He's cutting, so I guess fight fire with fire. P2, nice start. I was pole. And then I lost it into turn 1. Didn't cover off the inside well enough. But I wasn't going to take any risks. I say that and then immediately went 3 wide on lap 1. So, yeah, for sure. Oh, Max made it in, it seems, but he's a lap down behind everyone else. Better than starting P11 anyway, yeah. How tight is he willing to make? I've got a shit. Oh. God damn it. AC's penalty system sucks. Yeah, half indeed. So I got behind me now, Yari. Okay. If I'm aggressive enough, I can close back up. So, not the end of the world. Still 15 minutes to go. Not like last time I raced here in SRS where I bloody spun out of the final chicane. I'll take a penalty over spinning any day. What I really need to do now is keep Yari off my tail. So he's going to helm me to hell and back. If I don't. Front wheel drive, no spinning possible. Somewhat true. This car does like to spin under braking. I'm going to cut this as well. I'm not going to get away with it. I think Mattia's going to get a penalty though. Oh, maybe not. He got away with that. Okay. But they lost a lot of time. Yeah, I'm not sure what causes it, but this car does like to get loose under braking. I've actually pushed the brake bias forward on mine. That's what happened to Stuart. He got on the brakes a bit too hard, I think, and he whipped it around. Lucky he didn't collect me. He nearly did. I got a really good run out of that. Really can. I should have kept up the throttle a little bit. It worked out. I should have stayed in 5th though. Going up to 6th, threw away all my power on the exit. It was a nice move, but I'm still unsure on the chicane track limits as to what people in this race are going to accept and what they're not. I mean, Lucas seems to be abusing them, so I'm not going to be able to beat him if I also don't. So it's like, you know. But also, it is pretty tricky to race side by side into there, regardless of track limits, cheats, or extensions. Oh, Lucas got very ship-shape out of that. I'm going to run very wide. But oh well. I'll just run the race how I feel like, and then whatever happens, happens. James' replacement must bonk people a bit. Yeah, true. Also need to spin on the final lap, right? I'm probably going to bonk Lucas here. By a bit, I mean a lot. Oh, Mattia disconnected. Did he get a penalty? Or did he just quit because he was fed up at watching us make a mockery of the chicane? every lap. Oh. It's a tough ask. Yeah. If you're wondering why loads of people at checksum mismatching as well, this isn't the latest version of the track. Latest version of the track is a tyre wall on that chicane to stop exactly what we're doing. But for some reason, SRS hasn't implemented that version for whatever reason. So a lot of people have downloaded the latest and then have getting checksummed because they can't join because they have a tyre wall there. I saw an SRS Discord and gave you abuse for it. Ah, thanks. Kind as per usual. Yeah, thankfully I'd kept the backup of that version. Because as a chicane track limits extension enjoyer, I wasn't too keen on the tyre wall at first. And I guess either Henrique also isn't a fan of the tyre wall, or he just has forgotten to update it. This car is a bit of a trap though, because it drops off really big time at like the end of its rev range. However, it won't top out the revs. So see him fifth when I come onto the back straightaway. I'll be at like the top end of fifth, but it won't quite reach the top. So it feels like there's more gear there to give, but there is, but there isn't any pace in that gear. Fourth, I don't know. Seem to be plenty good on fuel. I've probably overfueled by a country mile, it seems like. But that's okay. Hey, fastest lap of the race. 1:14.7. That's faster than my qualifying time. But Lucas did a 1:14.8, so... I think that was quite the right way to take that. Oh well. Understeer. Oh, understeer. How have I not missed you? Oh yeah, my front left isn't enjoying life at the minute. Lucas is closing up. I'm gonna get a barnstorm in line through that chicane. Holy cow. It's just gonna recover back all the time I just lost, and then some. It is cooking nicely. Yeah, it is. Which I'm not a fan of. Last thing I want in a front-wheel drive car is more understeer. that appears to be exactly what this car wants to give me. Oh, he's gone wide. It cost him a bit of time. Not too much, though. It's going to cost him a couple of tenths. Another bad run through that. I think doing that Primera hot lap after that BTCC race was a bad idea for everyone here, because I learned how to abuse the track even more than I did in that race. Because I was curious, knowing how fast the Primera was the faster car in that BTCC series. I was curious to see how much faster I could go than the pole position time I did in the BMW. I also figured out how to optimize the track lap a bit more. I went like something like 3 seconds faster than my pole position time. Have I overcooked it into this time? Oh no, that seems to have worked out quite nicely, actually. Wasn't sure if I'd maybe pushed it a little too hard there, so I kind of eased off of it a little. Yeah, Lucas was 2 tenths faster than that, but I have a buffer to play with. It's a small one, but it's a buffer. I'll graciously accept. And I've got like 3 minutes. So that's about 3 laps, I'm predicting. This lap and 2 more. Should be there or thereabouts. Oh, understeer. Mamma mia. These front tires are, they ain't doing so fine anymore. The fastest race lap. Damn. So when does the last lap bottle come in? In about 2 minutes time, I reckon. Lucas is progressively catching up, so ain't quite mine yet. I think this next lap should be the last one. Should be, being the key word. Don't do it, it's overrated. But them clicks, man. Dominating a race only to bottle it in the final lap. Here goes, final lap. Lucas again with the fastest lap of the race. He is flying. But is he flying enough to beat me? That is the question. I don't know, it's going to be very close. Should have been streaming yesterday to get the views for the last lap blunder. Shit, you're right, yeah. Bloody wheel coming out of line on the final lap. Oh no! Understeer! Oh, he's understeered more! He's rally crossing, he's trying to hold on to it. Oh. That's cost him a lot of time. He's 3 seconds back. I've just got to not choke the final chicane. There we go. It nearly happened. Yeah, it nearly did. It nearly did. Had he not have bottled it as well, I think I would have been toast there. Does it have a handbrake? Oh, it does. Whee! Oh, back to the pits we go. Damn, well, I wasn't expecting to start it off like that. Whew. Cheers, Handy. Cheers, Lucas. Now time to get banned from SRS for those chicane track limits. That guy's still trying to join. Oh. All the laps at the end. Mia 14.6, Lucas 14.2. That's some speed. Oh, God. Cheers, Donnie. Alright. I need to make sure I am registered for the next race. And then I guess we could take a peek at the replay. Because who practices for races, am I right? Okay, that hasn't come through yet, but... the results from this race... I think I made contact, though, so actually... I might only outscore Lucas by, like, 1 point in this race. Because I had a little bit of a kiss. Chigabype using luckily no one in that race. Well, we'll see. We'll see. 6 people registered for the RS01 at Laguna Seca. That should be quite fun. RS01 is a weird car, but Laguna Seca is an unconventional track to put it on, but it should be quite fun. I love practicing. It's what makes me a unique streamer. Yeah. Damn, I've just read you calling me out on the bloody SRS Discord. Savage. Alright, cool. Let's... yeah, I mean, I had higher expectations than usual coming in at for Thruxton, because I mean it's Thruxton. It's the only track I've actually been to in real life. So I had the hacks already. But, I got a good start. I'm surprised because I think I got pretty rubbish starts at other times. But yeah, here I just took the line, and yeah, then Stuart went for the dive bomb. Them two getting very friendly behind Phil and Yari. And Lucas is then going to send it. And 3 wide on lap 1. Very smart idea from all of us. But it works out. Tiny tap of Stuart. That was a rear-wheel drive car, I probably would have been dead. But I wasn't, so... it'd be interesting to see if SRS even counts it, because sometimes Tiny little taps don't count. Go ahead. Alright. Yeah, see you, Donny. But yeah, I sort of bogged here royally. She allowed Stuart to get by. Cleared him into the turn. Oh, okay, there was plenty of space there. Oh, yep, here we go. He just gets on the brakes and around he goes. Don't know why this car does that, but it kind of does sometimes. So, I think from here on out it's pretty much just chasing down, keeping Mattia behind and chasing down Lucas. Which I did, and then I think I balled it somewhere, didn't I? Oh yeah, I got the penalties. Yes. Yeah, I tried to send it up the inside, but it's so hard to do. I was doomed to go off. Yeah, so I passed with Mattia. Nearly got disqualified. That would have been really bad. But I wonder what happens with Mattia. Is it just unfortunate disconnection, or did he get disqualified? No idea. But we were racing for a bit. Yeah, I just got a better run through here. Put this inside, just put it on board with him. He tries to come back. And get him under braking. And very legit line through the corner. Account for you, but not for Stuart. Damn. SRS has taken shots against me. So where does he quit? Oh! No, he choked, got a penalty. And then he just quits. He would have served the penalty and he could have gotten back into the race, but nope, he just quits. That's it, him done. Where's my pass on Lucas for lead? Oh yeah, up the inside. Into turn one. He pretty much let me have that. Then I think he wanted to come for the switchback into turn one, but I'd pulled enough of a gap for that to be a difficult ask. He certainly stayed behind me for the rest of this. He had some mad pace at the end, though. Yeah. I rally cross. Oh, he gets the inner grass there, which wouldn't help him at all. It was a good job to keep it going and get it back on the track. Doesn't just understeer off into the barrier. But yeah, we cleared quite some distance. It was a fun race. Mowing the lawn, yeah, indeed. Whoa. So 15 minutes for the next race, okay. Then I guess it's time to do a little bit of practice. I guess we can also check SRS. Where's my browser? Just get them results up. Then I'll put them on. I'm blind. I can't. Okay. Cupra. There you go. Let's add that window onto the stream. I think I can just do that the right one? A, it is. Nice. Cool. Just hide chat real quick. Yeah, damn it. It counted for me. And Stuart got away with it. Stuart was third. He recovered from that bin. Yari fourth with 2 incidents. Phil fifth with 1. They were getting very friendly, so I'm surprised they didn't have more. Rob 6th. Jesus 7th. Max 8th. Mattia 9th. And then the rest had the wrong version of the track installed. Rest in peace to them. But, yeah, 14 registered, so yeah, that's official. Current stand-ins, let's just get this up. What does that put me? 6th. I think that's like 1 up from where I was previously, so it's not much of a difference. Holy 7th indeed. Hey James, how's it going? Ooh, let's bring up the Renault in the background. So I can do a little bit of practice so that I'm not completely winging it. I swear I'm blind. I can't find anything tonight. Renault. Oh, there it is. Grab Laguna Seca. Cool. Cool. Not too bad to win there. Congrats. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was it was at Thruxton, so track I'm pretty familiar with. Paid dividends, pretty big style. Wasn't expecting a win, but worked out, so I'll take it. And progressive point next time, 102 for sure. I doubt it. I doubt it. Week 4 is usually my peak in SRS series. This was week 4. I've peaked, and it was Thruxton. I don't think any of the other treks are going to suit me as well as Thruxton did, so I wouldn't get your hopes up. I'm just going to say that much. Need a setup for this. Let's see if I can find Okayama, because I made a setup for Okayama, which was pretty decent, and it should, in theory, give me a reasonable base for Laguna Seca. Oh no, I could be completely wrong on that front, and it could be a complete dud. Chicane at the end fixed. Well, the latest version of the track does have the chicane fixed, but for some reason SRS was running the old version, which is why a lot of people couldn't join in, because they downloaded the latest version of the track, but SRS was running an outdated one. So the chicane should have been fixed, but it wasn't. Bit of confusion there. Yeah. As I was saying earlier, I think SRS probably needs a better way to let people know if they're using out-of-date tracks. Because otherwise you kind of just need to rely on word of mouth. I wouldn't have known had it not have been for Rob telling me. Because I tried to join the Slowbro server a couple of times. I got checksummed. And he pinged me on the SRS Discord and was like, hey, using the wrong version. I'm like, ah. Okay. Luckily, I had a backup of that version, so I just put it in. Installed. Same thing happened to Sebring a few weeks ago, but not so many people affected by it, luckily. Yeah. So yeah, it's unfortunate to the people who couldn't make the race. But nothing I really could have done about it. Just remembered from Spa last week, I learned this car is very strange. I have a lot of rake in the car here, because I'd set it up thinking that was the way to go. But from what I learned at Spa, is that this car likes being flat. Actually turns better if it's flat. Which doesn't make a whole deal of sense to me. But a lot on this car doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, to be honest. At least this mod hasn't been updated since, like, years. So, should be no checksum issues this time around. I'm just doing quite a lot still. Surprising to me. Also feels like it's knocking up. Let me load the Spa setup. Well, if I remember correctly, I fixed some of these things on Spa. But I wasn't going to run Spa because Spa is quite a different track. Laguna Seca. Save over that. Definitely seems to be the right way to go. So, what am I doing this? I can just restart session. Let's see how this goes. Probably go adding a bit of rear wing to it, but let's see how it feels first. Definitely turns in a lot better. I used to drive in this track though in a car that's this big and fast. I haven't raced here in a long time in something that's quick. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. bit too early there. Whoops. Still went faster, so. No clue what a good lap time is around here, but I'm probably not achieving it at the minute. Okay, I definitely want to add a tad bit of rear wing onto this thing. It does want to slide its rear end out quite a bit on some of these turns. Advanced here, ghost cars and everything. I think that should about do it. I don't think you need much more than 2. Alternative increase rear camber. Could. See how the downforce works first, and then I guess I can maybe add a little bit if it doesn't quite do it. This is ultimate braking. Okay. That's how low I can push it. I'll probably get away with having pretty low brake bias here, which should help for the corners. I think 56 is probably about as low as I dare. Not like Spa where I have to get on the anchors really hard for a lot of turns. Saying that, corkscrew does exist. This car is very bizarre though. It doesn't have as much front grip as I really expect it to. Oh, and SRS is ready. Cool. Best get into the server. How many people do we have registered? Let's see. Oh, it's taking its time. 16. It's a pretty decent field. Cool. It's only street sort of car that I like. And I can tell that you would probably get along with it better than I would. She do be a bit of a barge on the front end. Also increased fuel and tire wear rates, so have to run a whole load more fuel than you'd ideally want to, which weighs down that front end even more. I quite like that one, 56. Maybe go 57. Did feel a little loose. I'll try clicking. Ah, it's bloody lowered the car too much. Let's see if this maybe frees up the front end a little bit. It might not do. I feel like join just for fun, good luck. Oh, you're in this race too, Handy. Nice. Oh, I've pressed the button. Jumped to the way. seem a bit better? Yeah, it's definitely better. Oh, brake too late now. It's not ideal. It's definitely is handling better. I'm liking this. Also seems like no Kevin, which means I'm not going to be completely crushed. Unless the Thunder Crew guys are going to pull a clinic again like they did at Spa, which is possible. But I think I have a better chance of beating those guys than I do of beating Kevin. Minute. I just hope I don't die. Oh. My brake wasn't doing anything there, but practice was over. Okay, definitely don't want that much fuel in for qualifying, so I can take that out. Add a little bit more rear wing to the car, just to help settle it down a little bit more. Up this a little bit. Oh yeah, I can lower the front back down a tad. I wanted to add 1 PSI to this tire as well. Cool, qualifying time. Goal is to at least put this car in the top 10. I think that's a pretty easy goal to achieve, maybe, but I really don't know what to expect from this race, so don't want to put too much on the table and get diddly squat in return. rubbish. I understood way more than I wanted to. Hit the sausage a little bit. It's a bit slow through there as well. Let's see what I get. 123. It's good enough for P6 at the minute. I definitely need to do better. See how this changes things. .22.6. So time to beat at the minute. Crikey. I'm going to put in 122.7, which is going to move me up to third. Still a bit more left in the tank, though, I think, from what I have available. Weirdly, this car feels easier to drive after I've taken traction control off. I'm genuinely having less issue getting power down out of turns with it off, which does not make any sense, but it's a change that I'm liking. Less traction control, the better. Jesus, it's going for. Otherwise, 20. Jesus. Does he want to go any slower? A little bit off my time, but not a lot. Oh, shit. Alright, I need to go and use the bathroom, so I will be right back. sweet. Oh, well, we're down to P8 now. But, I don't have time to do another lap. Oh, well. Guess we'll just have to make do of where I start. Get a bit of racing in. Oh, well. We did have racing earlier. So 120 is 80 seconds. So we're going to do about 15 laps. Okay. Might have to be right back. Tech stop. Whoops. Pro streamer. So we want enough for 15 laps. Push it up to 75. I think that should be good enough. Push the brake bias forward a tiny bit. I need to raise the front ride height back up 2. Just get a tiny bit of driving done. Not really gonna get me much, but down to P9. Oh no, you missed the Cupra race. Yeah, you missed me win. Also, hey M2, how's it going? Oh, I was paying attention while I was driving. This feels fine. You good? How about you? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not sure how this race is gonna go, but it's gonna be interesting. Starting P9, maybe could have gotten better in qualifying, but I had to go and take a quick bathroom break. Probably should have done that before I joined the server, or before qualifying. But, whatever. How you feeling the car? The car is interesting. Just getting some quick water. But, yeah. Good luck to everyone who's racing, if anyone who is racing is tuned in. And we'll see how this goes. I have no clue how this is going to go. I could easily be murdered into turn 1. I could murder myself. I could murder a lot of people. No clue. 6 lights are on, and it's go. Power of a no traction control start. Well, actually, I got a pretty bad start. Just beat out one guy. Get ready for these guys braking. Gonna send it sort of around the middle here. The car around my outside with nowhere to go. All things considered, it was a good stop. Shit. Billy spoke too soon. That was a decent start though. P9 up to P6. Up 3 spots. Whether I can hold on to these spots gained is another question. If I can move forward is another question entirely. It's going to be hard to move forward now that the field is sort of dissipated out a little bit. because Laguna, Seca, and big cars, and doing that is not going to help me. He really wants that inside line. Jesus Christ, man. I kind of want it, actually. It was a bit aggressive on the throttle, but it seemed to pay off. Almost F. Yeah, it really was. Maybe I should turn on a little bit of traction control. He's going to come back up my inside. Yeah, there you go. Tiny bit. Next time to watch me drive even worse, because the traction control's going to screw me over. Okay, that was on me. Shrink on that chin window a little bit more, because it's kind of blocking off a little bit my window. Okay, that's better. Multitasking. Definitely seems to be faster than I am. But, I'm going to try my best to not let him past. Key emphasis on try. No guarantees. I was actually faster than him that lap. I guess at the minute moving forward is kind of out of the question. Holding on to the position is current main priority. It seems like the cars behind have fallen off a fair bit. It's just two that I've got to worry about. Evgeny and Handy. Both of whom are quick. I'm not going to make my life easy. But also should hopefully be fair. Hopefully. It's good that Handy's there though, because Handy's able to keep some pressure on Evgeny. Help make sure that he's not fully committed to the attack. Whilst I have no one in front of me. So I don't have to worry about dirty air. I don't have to worry about crashing into anyone. All I gotta worry about is keeping him behind. That? No. Okay, I thought I was closing in on Sorg a little bit. With Martin up ahead, but I wasn't. Bloody real-time debating me again. Oh, I think I've gone too deep. I'm just gonna get it stopped. Oh, Evgeny's binned it. Rest in peppers. It was kind of on me breaking a day late and a dollar short, but that's racing. Ooh. I need to sort my life out here. Rip, yeah, rip indeed. I'm gonna be dead soon if I don't clean up my driving. God. Does anybody want to stop? Ah. Hang on, Adam. Give me a second to read that. This current track combo is pretty demanding. And also, single screen. I have Handy up with Chuff, yeah. Is that the world-famous French driver Craig Gillette? Yes, indeed. Well, no. See, I'm driving good today, so French alter ego is in the bin. He was rubbish. Well, I say driving good, despite the fact I nearly bottled it like 5 times in one lap. But, so it's the American, yes. Get my inner American out. When Handy gets past me, I'm going to conveniently miss my braking point. Shuffle him out the way. Incident points be damned. Won't actually. Not that much of a dickhead. Or so. Actually, no, I don't care about this championship. I was going to say more championship points, but they really don't matter. How did the TCR go? Qualified pole, won the race. Wasn't that easy. I got involved in some battles on lap 1, then got a penalty a bit later on. So I sort of wavered around between... The lowest position I dropped to was 3rd. But I had the pace to eventually catch and pass Lucas again for the lead. And then it was pretty smooth sailing from there. He put in some really quick lap times at the end, but he bottled it on the final lap. Went a bit too wide trying to push to get by me. I nearly bottled it as well. I went a bit wide onto the grass, but nowhere near as badly as he did, so... It's pretty much home free after that to get the win. Unfortunately, the race was like half the grid size it should have been, though, because there was a bit of a discrepancy with the mod file. They were using the old track mod. Yeah, only 9 cars showed up. Yeah, because they were using the... SRS hasn't updated Thruxton for whatever reason. So everyone had downloaded the new version, but it actually was using the old one before they put up the tile. So... Worked for me, because I had the backup of that version ready to go. But for others, less fortunate. Yeah, facepalm indeed. That was actually really slick. Too bad I thought I'd hit the sausage curb and cut off the throttle there. Danny is closing in. Maybe should start focusing on my driving a little bit more. Rico binning it maybe 3 times, trying to talk. Yep, sounds about right. Right, single screen life. I have it in like the bottom corner. ACC is fun. Oh yeah, how did that go? There was the Maserati GT4s, wasn't it? I think I saw you post. Handy with a dive. Probably impatient because I'm slow. 4th out of 6. That's pretty decent. Assuming the front guys were very quick. Smack the wall heading into lap 2. Oof. Turns out 3 wide into the corner doesn't work well. Well, I had other things to say in the Thruxton race. I didn't block my inside well enough into turn 1, so let Stu up by, which compromised my line. and let Lucas slip by both of us. And so we went 3 wide into, I can't remember what the corner's called, but it's that fast left-hander after the first sort of chicane complex. And he got a bit squirmy. Works for me, helps ease the pressure a little bit. Will you stream more often? Seems to be bringing me good luck tonight, but maybe. Ooh, onto the dirt. Safety though, be good. I don't think I lost anything from that. If anything, I gained. The car almost pivoted itself into the corner better from that. Oh, that's a good meme. Dips tire into gravel. It still goes faster when I've eaten the sausage. Bloody hell. Pulling away from Handy a bit now. Local specialist move indeed. Yeah, I don't know, the main reason I've held off streaming is that I don't really like clashing with other people. I don't see much point in streaming the same thing as somebody else at the same time. Pro gamer line there, trust me. Oh fuck. But yeah, I don't see the point in splitting an audience between multiple streams of the same thing, when it's better when you can just have everyone together, I feel like. So I save all the replays of these races anyway, so if I want to make them into a video at a later date, I can, and it's not too much of a problem. But well, I just need to not be lazy. Seems like the tire grip has faded. Nope. Not really that much. Driver skill has faded. I guess the tire, according to that graph, the tire grip has faded a tiny bit, but it's really not noticing much of a difference. Yeah, indeed. I just need to focus a bit more. I see that Evgeny's caught up now as well. So we're back to the 3-way fight we had before. Well, that makes my life easier because he's gonna haggle Handy for the position, which hopefully should allow me to break away if I focus. I like the benefits of it. You get different perspectives, helps to analyze stuff too. I mean, yeah, it's sort of true, but I don't know. I'm also just incredibly lazy. But I mean, yeah, if nobody's going to stream these last 2 races, I'll probably stream these 2. I'll stream them and see how it goes. But from then on, I don't know. go check whistles and James Streets back up the races. Yeah, I sometimes go back and, obviously James isn't racing SRS this season, but when he was, or on like previous seasons, I would go back and check his replay sometimes, just to see how his race went. I sometimes check Donnie's streams as well, see how the races went for him. In general, just anyone who I race with, I usually go back and check their stream afterwards to see how the race went for them. And he's picked up the pace. He's slicked the stamped center, but I'm going to cover off the inside. No room today, Sunny Jim. Ain't letting you through that easily. I got a terrible line. Seems like he can get one that was much better though. I know you've put more effort into telling the schedule than I, right? What, sorry? It wasn't. My brain is telling the schedule. What does that mean? Am I just losing it? Oh, Evgeny going for a dive on Handy, which compromises both their lines. Works out perfectly for me. So I get a nice bit of fresh air. Give the schedule sliding across the screen. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. I don't see it on my end, obviously, so. Just type in chat and pin it, yeah. This is an old gimmick I used to do with my old streams, so thought why not do it again. Not really for, like, any special reason, it's just adds a little bit of flavor, I guess, to the bomb. Shame I didn't have time to set up the bin counter that I had from James' stream. But yeah, I haven't had any major bins tonight. I think I got up to like 10 on that stream. Seems like there'll be one lap to go. I should have enough fuel for it. Feels like reading the news. It's true that. But it's nice having the scroll, because I can fit as much text as I want. And I don't have to fill up like the whole screen. Alright, one more lap. How hard is Handy going to send it? He wants this position. I'm not going to give it to him. I might if I drive like that, though. Leader is on final lap. Center. There we go. P6. I'll take it. Ugh. That was good fun. Ooh, what was the pace like? Almost 2 seconds elapsed. Ooh, that's a loud keyboard. Yeah, it is. I don't know why it's so loud. It just is. But it's the keyboard I have, so. Guess it's time to get the music going. Time for it to play some. Hey, there we go. Ugh. Surprised I held on to that. I'm definitely a wee bit sweaty after that race. Get the old SRS window up. Oh, I just noticed I never brought the chat back up, did I? Whoops, oh well. It doesn't really matter. That's the wrong window. One. There we go. It's better. Has the race come through? RSO1 trophy. It has. Haha. 0 incidents. P6. Nice 88 points. Clean and simple. Yeah, that start was what got me everything. Can't find any chance. Yeah, you tried. You tried. I nearly died a few times, so. But I think that helped. But, yeah, that was good fun, Hendy. Yeah. You are blooming quick. Actually, yeah, there weren't a lot of overtakes in this race, looking at this graph. Most people kind of stayed where they were. I think I was the biggest mover looking at that. Or biggest positive mover, because he lost. Oh no. I guess overall, yeah. Because he ended up dropping back down. So I went up 3 and stayed there. Yeah, they were comfortably faster than me ahead. Handy and Evgeny were around about on the same pace as me, if not a little bit quicker. Probably more consistent too, because they weren't reading chat. Let's see, what's that done in the championship? I'm like a bazillion miles off in this championship anyways. But we can take a look. P11. I think it was like P17, which is where Handy is now. And he's missed a race. Missed Akayama. I'll take that. Now, out of curiosity, I guess we can look at the... I take a peek at those. Let's take a look at the laps for the RSO1. Bet I'm nowhere on these leaderboards. Oh no, I'm there for Akayama. Not there for any of the other races though. Let's bring up the Cupra though. I want to look at the fastest laps for the Cupra. Oh yeah. I was pretty rubbish in the first 3 races, but there you go. Speedy in Thruxton. Zandvoort next. Ooh, that could be interesting. It's gonna be bloody hard to overtake, but I think that could be interesting. Also, lol, because they didn't start the race, it marks their lap time down. Well, they didn't do qualifying. And Max started the race. They didn't. They marked down as 46-minute and 40-second laps. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, but yeah, that was a fun night of racing. I enjoyed that. Bit of a refreshing improvement from the past couple of weeks where it's been incidents and incidents. God, Spa last week in the Renaults. That was an atrocity. Guess we can take a look at you. Is it showing? It is. Nice. Take a look at the start. See how I got those 3 places. Wheels spinning away because no traction control. I'm a little bit quicker than these guys, and I get a better launch than him and everyone behind. I'm taking it carefully, and I see a gap. So I'm just like, I'll go for it. 3 wide, as you do. He went off into the dirt a little bit. I got through, and I think I just outbrake Evgeny into here. Yep, there you go. I don't think he was really going to put up much of a fight, by the looks of things. And that was about the extent of my racing. It was then just keeping these 2 behind for the whole rest of it. Ooh. But yes. That was good fun. I had a lot of fun tonight. Some really solid racing. That is... Gonna go get some food. Hope to see you stream more. Yeah, I will try that. Sausage kept keep messing me up late stage. Oh, it did. It did for me too. I hit it a few too many times. Oh, there you go. There's 1 hit. Yeah, that was when I realized I should probably put traction control on. But oh yeah, I had this battle with Evgeny, didn't I? I forgot about this. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I just got a better run than him. He got a really bad exit. He was desperate for that inside. So I gave it to him. I was like, it's up. I'm not going to bother fighting it. But I'll try and get a better run than you out of the turn. And is what I did. I don't know why you got such a rubbish exit. Maybe too much traction control. But, ooh, handy, very wide there. Good job to keep it on. Yeah, I sort of... Yeah, we get side by side, but I have the inside line into this corner, so I think he just, he concedes. Tries to look for a gap up my inside, but there isn't one. Cool. Just wanted to see that. But yeah. It was good fun night of racing. If everything goes to plan, I guess I'll be streaming next week as well. And probably the week after that. But beyond then, I'm not sure. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. It was good fun. And take care. I'll be peacing out now. Adios.